Alright, how's it going? Probably tanked. I didn't fire up the stream tonight, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. I figured I'd go ahead and try to put out a good game. Something out there at least. So decided to play around in the revolver. It's the M4A1 Revalorise. Revalorise? Not French, so I'm not 100% sure. It's a pretty solid tank though. I really like it a lot. It's another variant of the M4. Tier 8 French premium. It's got really good alpha, I think, is probably one of its highlights. 390 is the average. No, a lot of tanks kind of get up there nowadays, but a couple of years ago, it really seemed like it. Definitely different from CDC, which is my first premium tank, tier 8 at least. I'm pretty sure it's my most played tank, and I'm really bad in it. Kind of tricky. I tend to get a little too far out there, and then this thing has basically no armor, 30-20. It's, it's pretty bad. HE will go right through it, and you get nuked. You gotta be kind of sneaky with it. This one's a little more durable, but obviously not much. I mean, nothing that's gonna withstand. I feel like I've had pretty good luck with the turret, although I'm not 100% sure on its armor. But either way, we're gonna give it a shot. This is the equipment I'm running right now. It's basically just a hangover from the previous equipment. Slid this over into that slot to get percent, but I'm sure there's better variations out there. I just kind of moved around what I already had. But ain't no way to get it done without getting it done. Basically, I try to find somewhere, kind of pop out, get some nice shots in on people. I don't want to expose myself too much. Because like I was saying, it's kind of, the armor's pretty bad. So working with different controls here than I'm used to. So bear with me if you see some pretty embarrassing stuff. It's bound to happen a lot. But otherwise, I hope everyone that stumbles across this video is doing well. Kind of more used to the format of interacting with things, but I do like the idea of being able to come back and look at something like this for you, for myself, and just kind of get an example of what a real game was like, you know? From a normal player, I guess. I'm not the greatest, far from it, but I have a lot of fun. I kind of get the concept of how to play, although I don't always exercise the necessary patience, which is a big thing in this game. I'm heading this way, keep an eye on the map. Kind of a weird one because I feel like on this particular map, we split. People don't like going to the middle. It's a short distance, but naturally being there is risky. It has its own risks, you know, so tend to go to the sides. Oh, try not to block him in, try not to block him in, try not to block him in. Sorry. Hopefully he doesn't think I was doing something intentional there. I see we've pretty much lost this. Not much you can do. Hopefully I can get a shot in or two. Collect a little damage, but it's pretty much over right here. Got one in at least. Artillery came in, hit an ally. There's really not much you can do, you know. Tried to help them out. There's their artillery. Just gonna eat the stun. Not really any danger right now. I can save that for next time, kind of thing. Oh, probably would have been nice to be able to get that shot. Oh, jeez. Sorry, bud. Feel bad. People to think I'm jamming them up on purpose. I'm gonna kind of try to swing this way. I'm very likely to get shot if I do. Sort of waiting for that artillery shell to come back in. There he is. Just traded damage. Wanted to hit his track, but I didn't quite aim right. That's a common theme with me. I'm not the greatest at aiming. I really thought that shot off. I didn't. Definitely got to back up a little more if I'm going to be any use in this fight. Or I could do what the E25 did. I mean, Things are looking pretty bad. They're looking pretty bad. I am in a my engine being blown out sucks. I am in a premium tank, so worst comes to worst. Just, you know, do what I can to. I'm not gonna. Oh, panic shot. At least collect a little bit of credits. Maybe I'll fire up a second game. Uh, Maybe he'll miss. Nope. 1500 damage. I mean, could I have done more? Could I have done better? Probably. I'm sure. You know, there's players out there significantly better than myself. That maybe would have pulled back to possibly where the turtle is. Had I come back there, I maybe could have kept damage coming in, or even come up this way, or even held that. But it didn't, fortunately. Yeah, I think we'll give it another shot, huh? That's my only game of the night so far. We'll call it the warm-up. Play another one. Maybe hop in a different tank. See what we got on the dock. Give something a shot here, though. For Lansen, why not? He was the one giving me trouble in the last game. Go ahead and play our own game in the Lansen. Another solid tank. I'd say a little bit quicker than the Revolver, the Revolution, the Ravioli. Got all sorts of names, the Revalorise. But this one's its own thing. It's Swedish. Don't think the armor is much better. As you saw, I had no trouble going right into Lansen on the opposing side. Although the penetration on the M4A1 was pretty good. So go ahead and glance at this while we're waiting. Looking at 108 penetration on the standard round. 42. 420. Which is funny for no apparent reason whatsoever. And go ahead and head south. I do need to adjust my settings. I'd rather see the tank names than player names, but whatever. Now I see them. Like just a standard tier 8 battle. No artillery, so I feel like I'll be pretty safe in the south. As long as I can keep down, poke up as I need to, come back around. If I play a little more defensively than I did last time. My controller is a lot more sensitive. My normal keyboard, every now and again, it's kind of drive off. Doesn't look like we have a whole ton of support, but assuming they split up in similar fashion, we'll be okay. Like, a few of their heavies went that way. Like, see one of their scouts so far. Shot in the dark. Reload's a lot better on this tank. I catch somebody doing something silly. That's disappointing. Oh, I have good gun depression. He has a pretty good turret though. Looks like they didn't do anything too crazy as far as overloading this side with tank. Do you have a Progetto over there? Sure, we're covering the sides. That Pantera pretty extended, right? Who's gonna survive that one? Hopefully they get. Hoping to get a shot or two in. But I hesitated. Angles. Was never gonna penetrate, but alright, just kinda spook them off. No artillery, so I don't have to push up at all. It's just me and the Progetto now. I have to take the Brusques for bail. At least come back one. Damn, get shot for this. Managed to get further out. There was nothing we could do for him. I go further back. Crossing over is probably a good idea too. Ah, this is turning into a route. Definitely not the Awesome second battle to make up for the first battle situation.
It's a trap!
Right, pay attention to where I'm going. Oop. Teaming up with my Swedish friends. So let's hope that we can use something up in here to defend ourselves. I don't really ever fall back to this spot, so good that I did. So not just driving right out into there in order to try to get through the bush. Hoping that they're gonna work. Wow. I'm really doing bad. This is awful. So you know, this is not the greatest position in the world to defend from.
It's a trap!
Got hasty.
We can't reload as fast. Target acquired. Target lost.
Bushes are gonna obscure most everything until it's right on top of me now.
It's a trap!
Got lucky there. Scratch that. Oh man, what's 7? I don't think I have that routed to my buttons. Definitely gotta work on that.
It's a trap!
I have escape right next to D. I'm sure you can imagine where that comes into. Yeah. Pretty bad games. So, kind of see my head wasn't in the right spot to be at any. But, go ahead and check out the after battle report of the revolver. That one's probably not. Definitely should have fallen back sooner. Possibly taken a whole different position. But that's the nature of the game, you know. You learn from the battle what not to do. So, 47, not amazing. Pretty standard battle in this tank, honestly. Turtle never died, huh? They capped him? They capped him. That's pretty funny, though. Respect to that turtle. He wasn't going down. You all, Spartan. Yeah, never took him out. 33 knocked. That's a hell of a match for him. If only I was recording that. But, yeah, I do appreciate checking it out. Watching all this. That's incredible to me. I appreciate it. Streaming, so don't worry too much. See you out there.